Hello, welcome, thanks for joining me. Lovely dogwood there, or dogwoods, and a hawthorn. Beautiful, eh? Well, I came out because I had to. You can tell how ancient it is. We've got wild privet growing really well there. This is a lovely... Oh, I'm going to have to turn you round, aren't I? Look at this here. There's a blackbird. You feast away, don't mind us. No, honestly, don't mind us. Wow. Wow, this is lovely. Glad I came. Look at this. I mean, full of winterness. Well, wow. Well, I'm speechless. Lovely and murky for everyone. But yes, I chose today. I was feeling okay yesterday. I've had an okay few weeks considering what I've been doing, so I thought, right, today gotta go. And then I saw it was going to be -3 and lucky if it gets up to 2 degrees, but that's not likely seeing as we're going to be up a hill. Not in this video probably, but first we're going to have to visit somewhere that, well, most people who visit this will visit when it's warm, but not I. Although I have. This isn't my first time here. You know, it's what I do. But anyway, without carrying on rambling and muttering, you may as well enjoy this while I ramble and mutter. Wow, look what it's done. Hey, 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 look what you've done. Oh, isn't that beautiful? The colours. The colours, the form. Is that some mistletoe? Or is that just ivy? No, it's just... can you see it up there? You know what that is, mistletoe. There we go. We got mistletoe up there. Right, so the direction we're walking right now is towards Avebury. I'm well on the other side. Wow, look at that hogweed. Isn't that fabulous? Wow, really wasn't expecting it to be quite so, well, just, I'm lost for words. But we're heading down to a barrow. Ooh, spindle up in there. Wow, look at them. Can't get to them, they're so high. But this is you know, the fact that some of these plants are here just shows you just how old it is down in these parts. Let's have a look in here. Just a little wander through place. Oh, another spindle right there, right by us. Bet you never thought you'd see some green today. With what we've just been looking at. Well, there is green, isn't there? Yeah, so like I was saying, this is heading back towards God, I can't, you'll have to bear with me till I get there. Look at that. Wow, these spindles are amazing. Really are incredible. It's not all spindles here, obviously, but the fact that they are, and the wild rose growing so well. Don't worry, blackbird, I'm not after your food. So you can see some in there, that pink. But yeah, this is we're in Oxfordshire. Now we're at a place I used to come to every now and then, for a period quite regularly. And well, okay. Will there be a clue in the title of the video? I doubt it. Well, maybe, but oh, look at this. This is the most buried dogwood I've ever seen. Wowee. See if I can focus on it. There, look at that. Wow. Like I was saying, it is really, really old. And this is particularly because of where we're going to visit, what we're going to see. This is particularly popular. You know, yeah. It is. Ooh, more spindle here. Oh, it's glorious. And look, black bryony there, those red berries. Hawthorn looking, well, very wintry. This is incredible, isn't it? Back where we came. Okay, now I'm gonna shut you off just to keep the surprise, keep you in suspense for a little bit longer. Okay, do you know where we are yet? You're about to. And we are alone here. Otherwise known as Wayland's Smithy. I'm sure you want to have a look in there. It's actually very cosy. Here's this chamber. Mind you, I wouldn't want to be curled up in here because that would probably mean I'd be dead. And here's the other chamber. Now you've gone further in than I. I'm going to try and get back out. No, I don't know much about it. Hello squirrel, I thought I heard something. Lots of lovely old beech trees around it. They're not as old as the monument itself, but well, they could be descendants of any original trees that were here. But I do suspect that there weren't any. I'm not quite sure. Is this up on a ridge? It isn't, is it? It's unusual in that. That's how I see it is. You can see this, I think that's more mistletoe there in that beech. It's interesting to see the stones on the side there. It's not something that generally happens in Barrows, or that I've seen. See the moles have got here. So you can soon see how long it is. There we go. It's quite a long monument, isn't it? Pop round here just to see. Oh, so yeah, people have been graffitiing the trees. Look out. City folk. Someone's put an anarchy symbol carved into a tree. They won't be pagan anarchists, will they? Oh, I thought I heard voices, and I thought I was going to be alone. Wow. And indeed, a woman's voice. That's even more unusual. Yeah. On account of, generally speaking, women are more susceptible to cold than men are. No, I'm not going to go on it. Because I realised one day while I was thinking about what I'd done somewhere, and oh dear, my hands are too cold to feel there. That you shouldn't really go on these monuments, but there are some I just don't go on anyway. And it was particularly interesting why I went on the specific ones that I'd gone on to. A squirrel up in the tree, or two of them. It was interesting, and looking back in the history, turns out that they were later over time, but I'm not going to get into the Beaker people and my feelings about that. I think it was a sad day when they came here. But does that just indicate the old blood that flows through my genes? My body and my genes? I don't know. Let's see. I did that without being able to feel. That's beautiful, isn't it? Obviously, if I take the angle up, we lose the colouring. So let's give you a view of around. So it's quite flat. So yeah, it's up on a hill, but yeah, the squirrels. So interesting. I don't know about its age. Or how many bodies were found in there. Or any other details about it really. Like I said, I don't look stuff up because I like to go there and get a feel of the place, without having any preconceptions, But anyone who goes there will tell you it's got quite a nice feel to it, very peaceful. Almost undisturbed, almost, like you go some places and you just feel like it's being messed around with by archaeologists and the authorities and whoever else might be in there trying to suppress evidence of anything, I mean, that is kind of what gives. Oh, hello Robin. Well, you're fluffed up. Oh, let's look at that garland of bryony. Not edible for us, sorry. Wow. Oh, and some bittersweet. Woody nightshade. There, that red berry. All through there, that red berry is. Bittersweet. I call it bittersweet. Other people prefer woody nightshade, but I like bittersweet because it was one of the first New Model Army songs. And the amount of times I quote them, you would think they were my favourite band. But they're not. Although I do really like them. And they kind of were one of my favourite bands, actually. It's funny, isn't it? You know, when you're younger and you get into a band, you're like, oh, I'm always going to love these, you know. I can't see a time when I'm never gonna, you know, never gonna not like these, or, you know, whatever else you may be thinking. Yeah, so your taste, I mean, you still like the stuff. It's like, I'll give an example, and I might do a video about it properly, but, you know, when I got into music, there was a couple of bands that I liked: Led Zeppelin, Hawkwind and Jethro Tull. And well, funnily enough, as I looked through my record collection, I realised that I had quite a lot of Jethro Tull albums in the 20s, which compares to some of my more modern favourite bands. I thought that was really quite interesting. But I said at one time, oh, I'll never get rid of my Led Zeppelin albums. And as I've got older, well, I don't even bother with anything beyond past, present, future. No, I don't bother with Presents or In Through the Outdoor or anything that comes after that. Even Houses of the Holy isn't on my turntable much. The only thing I do like about that is the orange of the cover. I really like the orange of the cover. That's what I like. But apart from that, no, not really. So I don't tend to play so much. So it's interesting how your taste changes over the years. You know, I'm going through a ska punk phase at the moment. Yeah, I know. But yeah, part of my musical education, I suppose, starting in the 70s, punk and reggae mixed, and whoa, bang, ska punk was born. But strange, isn't it? You come on a little wander like that with me, and we go visit an ancient monument and then talk about ska punk and the history of music. Right, well, I'm going to carry on this way. Because my fingers, whoa, my fingers, oh my god, my fingers. Ah, an apple tree, isn't it? Yeah. Lovely. See, again, crab apple tree, well, apple tree turned into a crab apple. I mean, they've all gone. Where they are, who knows? Could be anywhere. But you see how well this has been walked over the years. Obviously, because it's so popular. It's a sunken track now. But we're heading across the country, kind of. Well, I have a feeling it'll be somewhere like 20 something degrees, 23 degrees maybe, across the country. I mean, it'd be interesting if it was, because it would mean that one of my theories is correct. Because 23 degrees is the, well, unless it's changed over the years, is the sunrise on Beltane and also Samhain. Is that right? I'm not sure there whether I've got it right. My brain's not engaging with that, because it wasn't what I was going to come here and talk about. So wow, that's a lovely I'm not sure what that is. It is a spindle, isn't it? With the beautiful colours there. Beautiful colours. See, that's why I would say, if you're planting trees and you want them to be reasonably established, get yourself a spindle that's already grown. You can get them for about £75. You know, and they'll be about 6 foot high. maybe a bit more, some of them, but they're well worth, if you're planting trees, it's well worth putting in some established ones rather than hoping they're going to now that's a wren's nest, isn't it? I think. Oh, I tell you, wow, I don't think I'm going to be hanging about today, which is a bit of a shame because I've got some stories to relay, some coincidental stories about this area, but I thought I'd do the ones that were relevant in the place where they're relevant, so they'll be joined together. So I'm guessing that will just be one video, you know, so we'll do that. But anyway, that's something to look forward to, hopefully. I've been planning to come here for a while, really. I mean, well, probably a couple of years. It's been on my list, and finally I get here and I thought, oh, it'll be lovely up on the hill, we'll get the views down in the valley. Maybe we won't, although I see a bit of bluing, it's bluing over there, as opposed to this freezing wind, which is freezing. So I think no, that's either a dog or a fox. Who knows? But anyway, whoa, God. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this one here. I've no idea how long it is, and sorry if it's a short one, but you know, sometimes you just can't. I've got a wayward eyebrow issue. That's not unusual, is it? Anyway, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment and all the other things, and check out the links below, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.